I do understand that Disney wants to put a cruise ship in Singapore, but I really want it here. I really want it here. Let's talk Disney Cruise Line, and let's talk about their new ships that are coming out in 2025, and there's two of them, because I said ships. There's going to be two of them. The first one is going to be the Destiny that comes out in November of this year, and then the next month comes the one that I really want to go on, but I'm not going to be able to because it's all the way in frickin' Singapore, and I live in Florida, and that's just a little far away for me. So we'll talk about that one first, since I can't go on it, and I'm not going to be going on it and anytime soon unless it comes over here, because something happens and they're like, you know what, it's not doing well over there. Let's bring it over to Florida for Sean because he really wants to go on it. So the Disney Adventure is the one that I'm not going to be going on in December of this year. And like I said, I'm very sad because it looks awesome. There's going to have Marvel areas, they're going to have Pixar areas, they're going to have all sorts of different Disney themed areas, and it looks awesome. Like there's a roller coaster, there's flat rides, there's water slides, there's all sorts of things. There's going to be a San Francisco area, there's going to be Marvel Landing, there's going to be Disney Imagination Garden. It's going to be the biggest cruise ship that Disney's ever done. Ever done. It is not going to be here. No. Why? Why does Disney do this to me? Disney Cruise Line, please make another big ship. You can keep the Disney Adventure. Make another ship just like the Disney Adventure and bring it over here, the Port Canaveral. I don't want to go to Miami or Fort Lauderdale or anything. Bring it to Port Canaveral because that's closer to me and I'll be able to go on it longer and more because the one over in Singapore is only going to be doing 3 and 4 night trips. And which is weird to me because it's, like I said, it's the biggest ship that they've ever done. But for some reason, they're only doing 3 and 4 nights. Maybe because they think that Singapore, that area, they know more than me about the logistics of everything. Maybe they don't do longer things over there. Maybe they'll do a shorter time. But anyways, so they're only doing 3 or 4 nights because, again, like I said, it's weird because the Treasure, their other newest ship that they just happened is doing 7 nights, and that's a smaller ship. And the new ship, the Destiny, that is the same size as the Treasure, is doing 3 and 4 nights. So it doesn't really matter. I'm super excited about the Destiny, but the Adventure, like I said, is going to be so awesome looking, and I'm very, very sad that it's not coming over here. So Disney Cruise Line, if you're listening, come a little closer. Come closer. Please make another ship like the Disney Adventure. Call it something else. Theme it to something else if you want. But have a roller coaster. Have flat rides. Make it as big as the ship that is going to Singapore. Make it as big as the Adventure. Make it the sister ship to the Adventure, whatever you want. But bring it over here. Bring it over to Florida. Not anywhere else, but bring it over to Florida because that's where I am. And I really want to go on a ship like the Adventure over here because it looks awesome. So awesome. Like, why? You know, I would be fine switching the Destiny and the Adventure. Like, the Destiny goes over there and the Adventure comes over here. I already been on the Treasure. I've already been on the Wish. So you can send the Destiny over there because they don't have the Wish or the Treasure. So you can send the Destiny over there and then bring the Adventure over here. I think that's fair, right? What do you guys think? Do you think it's fair to bring the Adventure over here and then the Destiny can go over there? Or they can send the Wish over? No, I like the Wish. See, I really, just bring them all the way. Okay, bring a sister ship like the Adventure. They can keep it, have the sister ship of the Adventure, whatever it will be, and bring it over here. I'll be fine with that. So, Disney, can you please do it? So let's go from the one I can't go on to one I can go on, and I will be going on, and that is the Disney Destiny. We're going to be going on the Disney Destiny for its maiden voyage, just like we did for the Treasure. We're going to be going on a maiden voyage, and I cannot wait for the ship because I love the Wish, I love the Treasure. So the Destiny is in the same class, and I'm super excited about the ship because of all the stuff that's on it, and the dining and the shows and the bars and all this guy. You know, I recently made a video not that long ago talking about the Destiny and the huge mistake that it's making doing the Disney's Haunted Mansion parlor on that when they have it on the Treasure. I'm like, bring something new over to the Destiny. And I read a comment about why they are happy that it's going on the Disney Destiny, and I actually agree with them. I didn't even think about it until they commented, and I'm actually okay with them putting the Disney Haunted Mansion parlor on the Disney Destiny because, like they said, some people can't afford to go on the Disney Treasure because it's a very expensive 7-night long cruise, and the Disney Destiny will be cheaper. I don't know how much cheaper, but it's going to be cheaper and going to be less time. So it's going to be 3 and 4 night cruises like the Wish, but it'll be like the Treasure with having the Haunted Mansion parlor on it. Now, I am sad that they're not going to have the Skipper Society on there because the Skipper Society is so much fun. But I am excited about seeing the Doctor Strange area of the Disney Destiny that's going to be taking over the Disney, the Society, Skipper Society, and I want to see how they're going to do that. But that is going to be really cool. And again, like I said, I didn't even think about it when I was ranting about the Disney Treasure and the Disney Destiny both going to be having the Haunted Mansion parlor. Which again, I love the Disney Haunted Mansion parlor. I love the Haunted Mansion parlor on the Treasure. I didn't so much care for the drinks, so I hope they change the drinks. But the atmosphere is amazing. I could just sit in there all day. I love the drinks on the Wish in the Star Wars. Didn't care so much for the drinks on the Treasure for the Haunted Mansion parlor. So hopefully they add some new ones over on the Destiny, and they can keep the other ones on the Treasure and just bring some new ones over to the Destiny, because that's where I'm going to be going on next. Well, not next, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to be going on that before I go back on the Treasure. So that I'm super excited about. I'm also excited about the shows that are going to be on there. They're going to have Hercules. Hercules is one of my favorite movies, and the music from that is so much fun, and I just can't wait to see what they're going to bring on the stage with Hercules. It's going to be so much fun. I also can't wait for the Lion King restaurant. Well, so it's going to be taking over where Coco is on the Treasure and where Arendelle is on the Wish. So it's going to have the Lion King. So I can't wait to see how they're going to do that. I love the Lion King show at Animal Kingdom. So I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us when it comes to the Disney Destiny and bringing in a dining show, a dinner show on the Disney Destiny with the Lion King. Don't know how they're going to do it. I'm really excited. Is it going to be like the one over in Animal Kingdom? Is it going to be a whole different type of thing? I know they're not going to do like aerial stuff. Well, could they do aerial stuff? Maybe, but who knows? Anyways, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the Lion King dining option over there. They're also going to be bringing over the Marvel restaurant from the Wish and the Treasure. They're going to be adding it onto the Destiny. I've done it enough. That might be the one that I skip and go somewhere else that night, like Apollo or something like that. I know they are also bringing over the other restaurant, the fancier dining restaurant. I'm okay with that. But I can't wait. I can't wait to go on. You know, they're bringing Cruella de Vil onto this with her bar. I can't wait. I can't wait. They're adding some new scenes to the Aqua Mouse. I really cannot wait for this. November needs to hurry up and get here so we can go on it and experience it on the Maiden Voyage, because we've never done a Maiden Voyage until we did the one on the Disney Treasure. And that was so much fun because they had all sorts of extra stuff. They had special things. They gave us stuff like This thing is one of my favorite things that they gave us. It's a Disney Treasure Maiden Voyage pin. So like you can't ever get these pins unless you buy them on eBay or or go on a maiden voyage for the Disney Treasure. And I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to collect all my my ships and statues that I get from each ship. I need to get them from the Disney Fantasy. I have the ship, but I need to get the statue. And I don't have the Wonder or the ship or the statue from the Disney Wonder, which I also need to do that as soon as it comes back over here because I can't go to Alaska anytime soon. But I'm just super excited about the Destiny for the heroes and villains themed of this 4 and 5 night cruises. You know, it's going to be going to the Western Caribbean and the Bahamas, and it's just going to be so much fun. It's going to be going to Castaway Cay and Lookout Cay. So that's one of the cool options on the Disney Destiny is it's going to be going to Lookout Cay, the new island that Disney has. And I love Lookout Cay. It's so much fun. And the beach, I'm not a beach person. Don't really like the beach all that much, but I love the beach at Lookout Cay because it's so beautiful. The sand is like butter. It is so soft. The sand at Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. Love that stuff. But again, like I said, I'm not even that big of a beach person, but I love the beach over at Lookout Cay. I like the beach over at Castaway Cay, but I like Lookout Cay's beach better. Don't know why. There's not much to do other than just relax and have a beach day on the beach. But, you know, it's so much fun. I hope they add some stuff where, like, you can do the snorkeling and stuff like that, like they have over at Castaway Cay. I don't know if they ever will because of all the stuff with the reefs and things like that. But I'm super excited. Looking forward to both ships coming out. So I really want to see, even though I'm not going to be going in person, I really want to see videos on the Disney Adventure. And I can't wait to go actually on the Disney Destiny. Which cruise ship are you looking forward to? Are you going to go on the Disney Destiny or are you going to go on the Disney Adventure? Which one are you going to go on? Which one would you rather go on? Do you wish that they would bring a ship like the Disney Adventure over here, like me? Because I really want to go on a ship like that. And I might need to go to Singapore. I don't know. I mean, you know, I always wanted to, it's on my bucket list to go over there anyways. So, I mean, adding to my bucket list to go to the theme park and the cruise ship at the same time on the same trip. Might need to do it. I might need to do it. Who knows? We're going to do other things that we've never done this year. Like we're going to Aulani. We've never gone to Aulani. Me and Lindy are going to go on our honeymoon to Aulani, and that's going to be fun. We're going to go be doing Aulani, and then on our way back, we're going to be going to Disneyland. So look out for videos for that, and we're going to do that in September. We're going to be going on the Disney Wish in like a couple weeks on the 11th. We're going to be going on the Disney Fantasy coming up on the 27th of this month. So there's two different cruises we're going on this month. And then, like I said, we're going on the Disney or the Disney Destiny later this year. We're going on the Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas later this year. It's just a cruise-filled year, and I can't wait. And we're going to be, and like I said, we're going to Hawaii for the very first time. Never been to Hawaii, and it's going to be fun going to Aulani with our DVC stuff, and then going to Disneyland. I love Disneyland. Love going to Disneyland. It's such a treat going over there because we don't ever go over there because we're always in here. So it's awesome to see the differences between Disney World and Disneyland, and going on the rides like the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Yeah, I can't wait to go on that because that's my favorite ride. I loved it when it was here. I cannot wait to go on it when we're over there, and just seeing everything that's over there, the food, the rides, the shows, everything. But if you like videos like this, you like videos that have cruising, not just Disney, we do Royal Caribbean. Like I said, we're going on the Star of the Seas. And we also go to theme parks and going to resorts, like we're going to the Fort Wilderness campgrounds again, coming up in a couple weeks as well. This month is jam-packed with stuff. We're going on the Wish, we're going to the campgrounds to stay in the cabins for a weekend, and then we're going on the fantasy. So this week, this month is going to be a jam-packed month with different things that you guys are going to see and we're going to be able to do. But if you like videos like that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys later. Remember to love yourselves and each other.